What's up, Friendly Fire Gang? We are back with episode 9, and I'm chilling with the homie Matt. Bro, how was your weekend?
Man, it was a weekend, all right. I walked like 30 miles. I went to Disney this weekend. Holy cow,
Ooh.
my feet are busted, man.
Dude, yeah, that would be killer. Man, probably got a lot of Pokemon Go in, too.
Oh, yeah. Hatched like a 12K egg, a 10K egg, two 7Ks, and a 2.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
Well,
And I did it,
yeah,
and my phone never died. It stayed at 1% at one point, but it never died.
No kidding.
No kidding. I had it running in the background. At one point, I just didn't touch my phone for like 4 hours. I just let myself get them KMs, bro.
My phone dies so quickly, especially if it's like out in the sun. It like starts to overheat now, and then it just kills the battery even faster. It's annoying as shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a time for a phone upgrade for me pretty soon too. The back of mine's pretty busted, and I have to put it in kind of a weird, like, just like tilt it upright, to charge it.
Yeah.
Those phones, you kind of like, you got a weird way you have to plug it in. You have to like set it upside down on a ceiling fan so it charges.
Tie it around and it's just swinging off and on.
It's how it's like you go to your friend's house, like, cover our charger, and you like hang it up from the ceiling. Like, what are you doing? Like, I have to do it this way. It won't charge.
You don't understand. You just don't get it. Okay, don't worry about
You have
it.
to do a ritual with like a board and satanic star. All the stuff. It's a process.
Friend walks in like, what the hell? Just don't even ask. Don't even get. You don't get it.
You won't get it. Like my phone dies, I'm fucked.
Well, man. So moving on, dude. Football this weekend. We just got some breaking news as of today, which is the 2nd, that OU has dropped to number 8 in the rankings, which is crazy. I don't understand why they got dropped down to number 8, but that they got replaced with Oregon, by the way. Like, a lot of people are confused, like, the talk on it right now.
That's pretty crazy. Honestly, I will say OU's defense is pretty shoddy this year. Like,
Yeah.
they're ranked 65 overall.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a slight change. Oh no, they're still ranked 65. But
Jeez.
surprising enough, Wisconsin is the number 1 ranked defense, and they're not even in the top 25.
They're like, all we care about is defense.
I mean, at least they play it,
Yeah, that's fair. But, yeah, so, I mean, OU, we're 9-0 now. It was a better played game than most the previous, 3 to 4 weeks. They played a lot better, I will say. But then, for whatever reason, fourth quarter, they're like, all right, let's bring Rattler in for a quarter. I guess to just give him his fame back. And everyone was like, what the hell? Like, do we really want to blow this lead right now? Like, by putting Rattler in? Not really, but he only ended up playing a few plays because it was more of Tex ball than it was OU.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. I mean, they had the ball like a minute, like not even a minute less than OU. They had the ball. Okay, so total possession time for OU was 30 minutes and 47 seconds, and total possession time for TCU was 29 minutes and 13 seconds. And
Damn.
OU won by 152 to 31. So I guess their defense kind of
21.
No, 31.
That's 21.
I'm looking at the score.
Was it 31?
31-52.
Oh, I thought it was 21. Well, either way. And then, of course, Georgia, we got it at number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking Bulldogs.
I mean, overall, OU, they always have a solid offense, but if their defense doesn't pick up, they're just not going to win,
No,
the hard
they're playing
games.
average right now, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like I said, last game they kind of stepped it up, but apart from that, they've been playing subpar to average. I mean, what, you said they got scored against the Jayhawks a D- or something like that?
Yeah, it was terrible. The overall, grading for that week was a D- on the team.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But, see, who else did I watch this weekend? Watched the Baylor Texas game. That was pretty good. That one I'm excited for, dude. Next weekend I'm flying out to Waco to the Baylor OU game. So maybe I'll take some live recordings for y'all. I'm just kidding.
I mean, that'll be something. Hopefully, you should actually see some. Like, you'll be there firsthand, so we'll get like a good overall view of the game next week.
Yeah, I'll just have my mom record me, and I'll be like a reporter in the stands. You know, I'll just be like, hey guys, you know, it's Friendly Fire Gang. What's up? We're here live at the game.
Just be repping like a Friendly Fire shirt.
Dude, we need to make merch.
Yeah, that would be awesome. If you guys commented, just tell us what you like. We could base some merch off that. You know, do you guys like the Would the Rather stuff? Would you rather merch? Like, I don't know.
That's true.
Bigfoot merch? You guys want Brian Laundry merch? I don't know.
Brian Laundry.
You guys want our faces on T-shirts? You guys, comment. Let us know.
I watched the Ohio game too. But, I mean, kind of an average day for college. And then moving on to NFL, my boys still pulled through, even without Dak. Still pulled through to beat the Vikings. Yeah.
It was a good game.
It was. Dude, did you see where he freaking just launched the ball like 35, 40-yard pass, and it bounced off one of the Vikings' chests? The ball did and landed in, I don't remember who caught it, but it landed in his arms. And, dude, it was a crazy play.
Was it an interception?
No, it was a pass for Dallas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was crazy.
Toward the end of the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, watching this play, that is insane. The chances of that bouncing, what luck.
Yeah, right.
But the thing is, whenever you watch these games, their defense is so much harder. It's ridiculous the change of watching college to NFL. They're not making those those big plays are hard to make. It's tight coverage, it's good passes. Dallas looks good this year, though. Honestly.
Yeah, hopefully they don't fuck it up in the playoffs.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, the thing is, a lot of the, I don't know, NFL's been a weird year.
Yeah, for sure.
The Chiefs barely pulled through against the Giants. They beat them by a field goal. The Giants are not good.
Neither is the Chiefs.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, they were just supposed to be so much better. I think that's, the biggest disappointment of the year for me.
Well, your Dolphins will never pull through, so.
Yeah, I mean, that was an expected disappointment. Is the difference.
Hey, that's how it used to be with Dallas, man. It used to always be just okay, well, there's the season. But I see a lot of memes. It's band riders or
bandwagons?
Bandwagons, yeah. How many people are joining in with Dallas right now?
Oh yeah, always. Speaking of disappointments, a New Zealand city is taking its official wizard off the payroll after 2 decades. It's official wizard.
I want an official wizard. What the hell?
All right. I mean, okay, so Christchurch, New Zealand is parting way with its official wizard after more than 2 decades. His offensive remarks about women in the local government, new tourist strategy, reportedly spelled his doom. Okay, so
his remarks about women.
Yeah, about women and the local government. So there's some quotes from him, exactly what he said. But just to clarify, this dude's old.
He was born in 1932.
Yeah, this dude's old. That's crazy. He has his own website about he went to Wizarding Academy. He has his
he got his shit.
Yeah, he's
his position.
An official wizard. But the thing is, okay, so before again, the quotes say at the very end, he also said, "And makes no difference. I will keep going." and they will have to kill me to stop me. Okay, so if he is or isn't a wizard, like, this dude's like fucking 90, and he's like picking fights with the whole like government. Like,
dude, and he actually got paid for this shit too.
yeah, that's insane. I don't know. I want to be a wizard.
No kidding. The money was shit, but I mean,
still, I mean, I don't know.
How much do you think it costs to go? How much do you think it costs to go to like wizard school?
I don't know. Probably cheaper than normal school.
I feel like that's one of those things though. They could price gouge that so hard because be like, oh yeah, it's all real.
I mean, who knows? I mean, it'd probably be a fun experience, but like, is it like a legit wizard school? How do you get a license to teach wizardry? That's the other thing. Okay, so it's not only you're going to a school of wizardry, it's like that means there's teachers, like official teachers and a principal.
Like there's so much that goes into that.
That means they have to be part of a school district, right? Like,
I don't know how their laws work over there.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems. Well, I don't know. Did he get his license in New Zealand?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know, but he's old, and the thing is, this picture actually, he doesn't look like 60. So maybe he's a wizard, bro. Maybe he is a wizard.
Dude, honestly, I was thinking the same thing on his picture.
Like, looking at that picture, it doesn't look like he's 90. You know, he looks like 60, or he just like hides it really well.
Yeah, honestly.
But
it says here that Christchurch, New Zealand was the only city in the world to have its own official wizard since 1982. So you're telling me there were other wizards before 1982?
But they weren't official wizards.
Right, but listen to this. It sounds like you could, because I mean, if he was born in 1932, like, you know, they already had wizards, I guess, back then. Maybe that's just what he wanted to grow up to be.
So you're telling me there was a whole nother job class that none of my teachers told me about?
That's what I'm thinking, dude. That's how it sounds.
It's a scam, bro.
Oh, here. He went to Wizard of the University of New South Wales in 1969, I think. Yeah.
Okay, still though. Okay, so where's this dude originally from? That's my question.
Watch him be from like the U.S.
Because Ian Brakenburn Chanel or Chanel.
Channel.
I mean, this is pretty crazy. I mean, like, that would be.
Wasn't he on money? Didn't you say he was printed on money?
No, I don't think he's printed on money.
Oh. Either way, this job title is dope. I want this.
He was born in London.
How far is New Zealand to London?
I mean, New Zealand's in Australia, right? Like, over that way.
So that's what I'm saying. A wizard had to have been a thing for him to pursue that school. No, I guess South Wales, that would be Australia, I think.
Hold on.
Either way,
we're getting a geography lesson this episode, boys.
Either way, my point being is he still knew about a position of being a wizard. Guys, we're switching our education. This is our new.
Okay, it's in England. It's north. It's mid Wales to the north. It's all like the borders of England. Okay, so, which is kind of crazy because wasn't Harry Potter, a London thing? So, what's going on here? Did he go to fucking Hogwarts? No, it didn't say Hogwarts. I mean, but still, is there a Hogwarts? They'd be lying about you. I'm gonna find this dude. We gotta get him on the podcast. Get him an interview, bro.
Let's do it. If we can get this man on. If he's still alive, shit. This was written like 10 years ago, I think.
No. This is recent.
Oh, yep, you're right.
2 weeks ago. This happened 2 weeks ago. He was taken off the payroll. He doesn't look a day over 70.
Assholes. He really doesn't.
It's kind of baffling. I mean, he
Oh,
looks
this
like a
was
real
him.
wizard.
This was him in the process of casting a spell during a television interview. Oh, that picture is from 2011.
Oh yeah, that one is. But there's other pictures that are. I mean, still for 2011, he was still pretty fucking old. He was like 80.
Yeah, that's fair. And dude, his hands, they look like a 20-year-old's arms and hands.
Oh man, I don't know, man. This dude must be up to something.
He's on something.
But back. So do you want to get into his statements of what got like pretty much led up to him getting released from being the official wizard of New Zealand?
Short, word it.
Let's see. The council has met with the wizard, sent him letters thanking him for his service at Christchurch over the past decades. So it seems like they're kind of scared of him. But he said, I love women. I forgive them all the time. I've never struck one yet. Never strike a woman because they bruise too easily is the first thing. And they'll tell their neighbors and their friends. And then you're in big trouble. Okay, so he said that at the screening of the current affairs shows in New Zealand today. And then the council waved him off because he didn't fit with the city's modernized image and called them a bunch of bureaucrats who have no imagination and are not thinking of the ways promote Christchurch overseas. So he's a Christian wizard? Question mark.
That's funny.
Yeah,
This
I don't
one
know.
says sightings. This might be hard for us to get in contact with him. It said sightings of the wizard have become more rare in recent years, according to the Guardian, which he says is because the council has "quote unquote" made him invisible and ignored his suggestions for improving tourism. Dude, this man sounds. You know who he sounds like?
Who?
This is some shit that like Ingham would do.
Ingham's actually the wizard. Like he's actually a wizard though. He like can teleport over there, change his form.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know who he is a junior high school history teacher, and he's a crazy ass old man, but he's awesome.
I mean, he could be part of the like circle of wizards. He could be one of the few, you know. He actually
Honestly,
knows this dude.
I really could see Ingham doing some shit like this.
I could, you know, I could see it for sure. You know, 2021 has been as crazy as 2020, so that only means that 2022 is about to get way crazier because now we have wizards, and who knows what's next? Probably dragons.
We're just
next.
gonna roll back to 2020 again.
The One Ring. We're gonna be fucking Lord of the Rings up in this bitch.
No, we're now stuck in a loop. Actually, on January 1st, it'll be 2020, and then we won't even remember, and then it'll start the year. That's what we're stuck in, is a loop.
What is this, Groundhog's Day? That sounds torturous. Speaking of torturous, you... Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. If you guys are caught up with You, then go ahead and keep listening. But if you guys haven't watched episode 5 and 6 of You, go ahead and skip, because we're about to get into the nitty-gritty of it. We're about to get into meat and bones. We're about to dig into this.
And again, we can't tell you how far ahead to skip because we have no idea.
We'll try to tag those times in the bottom there. But so basically, Joe and Love are going to couples counseling, and they're like, you know, they feel like they're doing better now that they got away with, you know, the Gil thing, and they framed Gil for Natalie's murder, and he hung himself, and it all played out. So now they're like, yeah, I think we're good. I think we don't...
We're a happy family again.
We're a happy family. We don't need to go to couples counseling. So, which is like pretty much the opposite of what they need, you know?
Literally. It like starts off so normal too, like typical suburban house, like music and like some show like that. So they play it off really well.
But the thing that, like, I don't know, the one thing that kind of threw me off, I felt like the guidance counselor, was gonna try to make a move on Joe or Love. You know,
Loki, yeah, the counselor was a little.
she
odd.
was sus. And like I
Yeah.
feel like she'll come back in season 4 for sure. I don't know. I
Dude,
just feel like her part is so
that-
much bigger.
That could be true because she was foreign. Remember?
Was she?
Yeah, wasn't she like British or something? Even though
Bro.
he ended up in Paris, but
What if she was French?
dude, we
And
just
she's
broke
like,
it.
oh my
We
god.
know what season 4 is.
So okay, that would be
Anyways.
insane because that actually would he's like
It
following.
makes sense.
Yeah. We kind of spoiled like the rest of, but yeah. Anyway, he's in,
Oh
like-
yeah, shit. Whoops. Whoops.
Oh fuck! I forgot. Okay. So
Okay, continue.
so anyway, so Love is finally getting on along with the community, and they like kind of fast forward a little bit, and so Joe has to go on this
They're
hunting
like
trip.
working together, right?
Yeah, they're like doing like social media stuff together and all that. So Love's like, I think Joe needs some of his own friends, and like, you know, Joe doesn't really fuck with any of the guys or the husbands there. He thinks they're all kind of,
Because they're all
Ugh.
typical, like douchebag guys.
yeah, honestly. But like, so he goes on this hunting trip, and Carrie, Sherry's wife, like, oh, not wife, husband. He's a psychopath of a dude. Like he
I
stripped
could
down
not
to
spend
his
24 hours with that guy.
Absolutely not. The dude fucking strips down to his boxers and then starts running up a hill. I would have been like, yeah, no, I'm good. Like straight up,
Just
no.
takes off too.
Like takes off. Then he's like, take off your shirt. I'm like, no. For one, there's so many bugs out here, dude. You can get eaten alive by mosquitoes. Like what? I don't know. That was pretty crazy to me. But then, so like, okay, one of the rules of the like camping trip, right, is like anything. If you have a problem with another hunter or something, you're just like you have to fight it out.
Yeah, they had to fiend for themselves too. He was about to eat. Joe was about to eat a granola bar, and he like grabbed it and crumpled it up and threw it. And he was like, "We hunt for our own food."
And then like,
And it's a
one of the-
fucking camping trip. Like,
Yeah, I was like, dude, that's like, you're way too. He was like all hopped up on like, fucking, I don't know. What did he take? He
what
took
was
like,
it? Oh yeah, I want to. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I think it's like a testosterone booster of some sort.
Yeah, he took something weird, but like, I don't know. It was kind of like Carrie's a fucking psychopath of a dude. If I ever
He's a
met somebody with
character.
that kind of energy, I'm like, nah, we're not hanging. I'd be nice to the dude because like, in all honesty, he's like, he is a nice dude. I mean, like he doesn't really like because you see him, you kind of see his
Yeah.
character throughout the whole show. He doesn't talk shit. You know, any problem
Honestly,
with
that's true. Yeah,
He's like he's just a lot to deal with.
he's
But,
just his
like,
own character. They
yeah,
did
he's his own
good with
character.
his part.
But like the dude's a fucking monster. Like he's huge as fuck. He's ripped.
Jacked.
And so like so Joe's out there and like him and Carrie get into it and like he like punches Joe in the face, right?
Yeah, he hit Joe. Well, I think he hit Joe first,
Yeah, he hit
and
Joe
then
first.
he was like, "Fucking hit me."
and then Joe
So
like
Joe,
freaks
all
out.
of his anger was like building, or not anger, but stuff that had been going on, like built up, and he just knocked the motherfucker off a cliff. Or it looked like a hill, actually.
It was like a hill, but the thing is like to be fair, in that moment Joe was just trying to push him. I don't think he knew there was a cliff or a ledge there because it was really dark.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Because when he fell, he goes through bushes. But anyway, Joe drags him back to camp with like all the dudes there, and like there's like blood coming out of his nose, and like the way he fell, it looks like it might like he's fucking dead.
That's
like,
how they
he's dead
portrayed
for
it out
sure.
to be.
Yeah, so he starts doing CPR, and Carrie just wakes up and just puts his shoulder back in place because it like spits blood and like
And he's
then,
like, "Yeah."
and then Joe starts crying and feels like accepted, and I was like, "This is so
What is
much.
going on? Yeah.
This is so much." But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could ever go on a hunting trip like that. It's just
Bro, it was a camping trip.
yeah. I don't
Like,
know.
It wasn't even. That's what's funny. Well, I guess they did have bows. I don't know. It was like a camping, hunting trip, whatever. But
Yeah, I don't know. But that's just the tip of the iceberg this episode. The other thing is, so Theo calls fucking God, I blanked on her name for a second, but
Love.
Theo calls Love because he got a DUI for driving an electric scooter. She goes and she was like with her mom and like with her baby, and she's like, I gotta go. I think she was even with Sherry or something too, but she just like left, right? So she goes, picks him up from the police station, and he's like, you ever ridden an electric scooter? And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay, this is the
There's just
dumbest
one
thing.
conveniently parked right out there.
Yeah, and they didn't impact. Okay, whatever. But like, whatever. But like, anyway, so they get on the electric scooter. They like fall, and then they roll in the grass together, and they fuck on the side of the road, up the
Like
road.
on the sidewalk in a public park right after you just got released out of jail.
Yeah, up the like under a street light, next to a bench. Like, they just had sex. I'm like, this show is just mind blowing on the sense of like
How much
these
they can get
people
away
have.
with.
Yeah, but not only that, but like their sense of like erotic. Like, okay, every sex scene with Joe and Love seems super uncomfortable. Like anytime stuff happens, Joe jerks off like up against a window, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who does this? It's just it's just so weird to me. I'm like, and another thing is like, it's just up the road from the police station. Like, there would be cops at least like driving to and from, or would notice like, hey, they drove off on that electric scooter and their car's still here. You know? Like,
Right.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I just don't think you're getting away with having sex on the side of the road in the grass. It just seems so improbable.
So, anyways, yeah, Theo and Love, they do it.
They do it in the grass. And then Joe comes home with 2 bows and arrows, and they're all like, everything's fine now. Because Love's like, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah. Was that the end of 5? I can't remember.
That was the end of 5.
Oh yeah. Episode 6 was a funny one.
Episode 6 was like you felt like everything was gonna kind of work itself out, but then you realize there's 4 more episodes and something else has to fuck up.
Yeah. This one was kind of another one of the boring ones. Basically, Love starts, like, for some reason, she still has 40, her brother, like, his number in her phone, and she, like, texts him all the time. And I'm assuming she probably has his phone, too. I don't know. But
For you guys, for anybody that doesn't know or doesn't remember, 40 was her brother that died at the end of season 2.
yeah. But
And they were, like, best friends.
there was one night she got like super hammered and for some reason was like delusional, I guess, and she was in the bath drinking wine, and then like 40 was sitting across from her in the bathtub, and it was just such a weird scene because like that's supposed to be her brother. I know she was like imagining him, but still just a weird scene.
Yeah, they like hugged each other every day. It was like a very like, not like erotic scene, but it was just like a very unusual scene, but it was like,
yeah.
it was like her like kind of losing her shit in a nice way type thing.
Yeah.
But
it was weird.
You can just see the crazy in Love's eyes throughout the whole season just grow more and more and more. And in that scene, even though she's like kind of trying to get over stuff, especially since she had sex with Theo and she took that pregnancy test and she's like freaking out.
I was just about to say that was also like in there. She's freaking out because she thinks she's pregnant again, and she doesn't know. I'm assuming they made it look like she didn't know whose it was, but the title of the episode 2 was weird. It was Womb.
Yeah, but it was all abbreviated.
Yeah.
Don't know what's up with that, but it was, episode 6 was kind of like, like, because like, I don't know, it's just the build up to the next like peak plot, which is just like, it was just like, okay, we already know Love just fucked up last episode, and it probably won't come into play this one. So it kind of just like, it's just Love feeling really guilty about it, and then Joe, obviously, who hasn't actually done much wrong this season at this point.
True.
You know, of course though.
This was the episode that started that.
Yep.
It's because the library, they get a leak at the library, so Joe goes up there to like see what's going on, I think. And anyways, there was this romantic scene where they're standing in between the bookshelves and the sprinklers are on them going off, and they end up kissing. And she found out Joe found out Marianne and her ex-husband, the news reporter dude, they both were former addicts. But Ryan got clean first, and that's why she don't have the kid.
Yeah, that whole thing is a sticky situation. So like, what is her name? Marianne.
Yeah,
like
library owner.
It's just like Joe was like trying not to get obsessed with her. He's like, don't get obsessed. He goes there. Yeah. The whole sprinkler system ruined a bunch of books, and then he just fucks it all up. And then, oh wait, that's when he decides, because he's like, oh yeah, after the hunting trip, he's like, yeah, I had to let my inner dark side be let out a little bit in moderation. So he's like, it's okay just to stalk just a little bit. If it's just a little bit, it's fine. Just a little bit of stalking. What are you doing out there? Oh, just just a little stalking.
Just jerking off in my car in the parking lot.
Nothing big. Just a little stalking. I know I have a wife and kid, and my wife murders people when I like other people, but I'm just stalking just a little bit because that's a good idea.
You might be dead, here in the next month or so. We'll see. We'll see how far it goes.
But yeah, so
let's see, and then go ahead.
Joe's trying to control his beast in moderation by stalking just a little, but not actually acting on it. And Love is just being a psychopath. So yeah, Love's just off the wall the whole. In my opinion, she's so unstable the whole thing. I knew it was just like she's gonna snap, and it's gonna be really bad because everything she does is so chaotic. I never was able to predict what she would do next.
Oh yeah, and she ends up telling Joe about Theo's discovery before making the decision that Love will use Theo's crush on her to their advantage.
Yeah, because she manipulates everybody and then plays the victim. That's Love's thing.
Right, but her and Joe came up with it. Well, he agreed to it.
But right? I think the thing is, like, what's crazy is, like, in all the other past seasons, when Joe, like, was into, like, because this is the first time we've seen Joe obviously married or anything or in this situation. But it's like, all the other past girls, whenever he was in a relationship or like them, he would, like, stalk the fuck out of them. And if they were, like, cheating on her or on cheating on him, he would, like, fucking kill them, He would lose it. But this Joe, he doesn't even care.
Honestly.
The thing is, and he could have played, like, he could have used that in the end. Like, he could have, like, I don't know why he didn't. It was just, it's a weird mind game, the whole show, honestly.
Literally. But, yep, that wraps up our You portion. I think we went on a little bit longer. But now it's time to get to the weekly Would You Rather segment.
All right.
So, we know you guys love this. Please comment on, Would You Rather. And before I get into it, like, subscribe, follow our page. Go share that shit everywhere, please. All right, Matt. Would you rather have the ability to freeze time for 30 seconds every day or once every day, or rewind time 30 seconds once every day?
Oh, fuck. That's a tricky one.
Yeah, because, like,
30 seconds.
If you froze time for 30 seconds, what are you gonna gain? What could you do to make that beneficial?
I mean, you could do some crazy. I mean, you could definitely fuck with people because, like, think about it. Like, you could be standing in front of somebody. Well, you can only do it once a day. So, damn, you have to like really pick your time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Rewind time might be better if you could only do it once a day. Because, like, say you get even like 30 seconds isn't a lot of time though. Because, like, if you get in a car wreck, I guess you could rewind it 30 seconds. That's like the thing I'm trying to think of, like a dire situations when you'd use this. Because, like, a car wreck, even if you freeze time for 30 seconds, it might have already been too late, you know?
Yeah.
But if you can rewind time 30 seconds, that's...
I think the rewind would be more beneficial.
Yeah.
Because I can't really think of anything beneficial for freezing time for only 30 seconds.
Yeah, unless you're like a boxer or something.
Yeah, fighting would be a good one.
Yeah, you could like freeze time, punch him like...
I was about to say, 30 seconds is a long time in the ring to just be frozen.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you freeze time for 30 seconds, you could put a pounding on somebody, and then you just move to the perfect spot and wait for it to unfreeze, and you just hit him one more time.
Bro, that would be a good, easy way to become a millionaire.
I mean, that is true. You would be like the best boxer ever.
Yeah. Ooh, damn, I might have to go with that one.
I mean, freeze time would be kind of cool for like athletic and like kind of cool stuff, but you could only do it once a day. So like, I mean, I guess if you're a boxer, that's perfect though, because like you're in the fight. That's 30 seconds of you just, you know, all you have to do is get
knock
them
out.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously you would train too, so you'd be strong and you'd be able to freeze time.
Yeah. You'd be fucking taking bodies out there. Be killing people.
About it. They'd be like, okay, we need to test your power. You'd be like, okay, bet. Freeze time, punch it like 20 times, and then they'd unfreeze it, and you know.
Just murdered it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fucking dope.
Alright, I think I'm gonna have to go with froze time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with freeze time as well. It sounds like a fucking awesome thing to have. Okay.
Alright. Would you rather be given $10,000 for free or have a 1 in 2 chance to win as $1 million?
Oh, $10,000 for free. Give me that easy cash.
I don't know. I'm risky. I'd probably go for the 1 in 2 for the $1 million.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd be kicking yourself in the ass though if you didn't get it.
That is true.
That's why I don't think I could live with myself. I'd be like I'd just be dying inside. I could have had 10 grand. I'd be walking away just like so disappointed if I lost. I'm such a bad loser sometimes. I couldn't do it.
I don't know. $1 million? I mean...
Yeah, I mean, if you won the $1 million and I had taken the 10th, it's like we were right next to each other. And I was like, no, I'm going to go easy, 10,000. And then you're like, all right, I'll go the $1 million. And then...
Dude, that reminds me like that one time we thought we won a car.
Oh my god! Don't even give me. We were like, no, okay, that was bullshit. We were legit,
they really screwed us on that. Gave us like a $10 gift card to Walmart or some shit.
Yeah, because we went there. Okay, we had the right code and everything. They were like, come down to the dealership. We were like, oh my fucking god. We were like, we won. We actually won something.
We were hyped walking into that office.
Dude, we were dummy lit. We were actually thinking about starting the podcast way back then.
Yeah.
We were like, we're gonna have so much, because like we thought we won cash and the car, bro. It was stupid. Then we went in there and they're like, does this barcode match exactly this? And we were like, we were actually pretty close to. We're like, no. They're like, sorry. You're like, wow, go fuck yourself. You guys told us to come down and everything. You could have read off those numbers.
Dude, that was such bullshit. It was just like a disrespect that they gave us like $10 to Walmart. We were pissed.
Yeah, dude.
Because we drove from Midwest City to Oklahoma City to this specific dealership that did it. And, I mean, it was probably like a good 20-minute drive there. And so, it wasn't light on the gas.
It was like 4 o'clock, too. It was like...
Yeah, so there's heavy traffic.
We were so hyped though. We were like, oh, we're driving a new car back. We're about to be going good. Like we're gonna sell this car. We'll have this car. Like, bro, we were. Oh man,
stupid hyped.
Biggest disappointment, bro.
Yeah. Okay, this one's kind of funny, and so you guys don't know, but I'm on Reddit looking up these would you rather's, and there's polls on them, and this one is pretty much at an even, like 50-50. And it said, would you rather get 1 cent each time you blink or $100 each time you fart? And before you say anything, I think half of them are the men because we fart all the time, and the other half are the women. They choose the other one because they don't fart a lot.
I would do $100 every time I fart.
Yeah,
bro, I'd be eating beans.
I was not expecting. Yeah, I'd be at the Mexican restaurant every night.
Bro, I'm telling you, dude, refried beans, all like hot sauce, Taco Bell. Because I'm telling you, bro, like I could pay rent in a week.
I could pay rent in a day if I was doing that.
Bro, we get like smell complaints. Oh my god, this is terrible. You just hear us on the podcast,
just ripping ass. Sorry guys,
right
made $100.
Oh, bro, I would not be able to hold down a job. I would get a bad tip. Like, don't matter. I can make that myself. Rip ass.
Oh my god,
bro! How funny would it be though? Like you're at your friend's house or something. You just go into the bathroom. You're like, oh, it's just a fart. Sick. You're like, what? You're like, that's $100 right there. What if you had to fart out the $100? Like, what if?
Why?
You were like strapped for cash, and you were just like, I don't want to do this.
Why do I keep snorting on you, damn it?
Oh, dude, that would be hilarious. Like, you're just like, you're in line for a movie, and you're like, I forgot my wallet. No.
Real quick, I gotta use the bathroom.
Come out, you're like, why is your money wet? I just...
I'm literally crying over here, dude.
Oh my god. That's horrible.
Jesus. Sir, you're $10 short. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
You just pull out a can of beans out of your pocket. Like...
I'm crying, bro.
Tori's like, oh, not again.
This is, I hate when you do this. You're so embarrassing.
This is every time. Where you always forget your wallet.
I support this family, damn it.
All I can picture of is like you as a dad in like a robe, and like you're just sitting there, and all of a sudden you just fart, $100 comes out, and your kid's like, "What's this, Dad?"
It's your son. Keep it.
It's your allowance.
Oh fuck,
dude! Your son farts like 20s.
You're not an equal, you peasant.
Oh, bro!
Out of the house.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that made my face hurt.
Dude, wait. So if you blink, are you blinking pennies?
Yeah, I guess so.
Dude,
have you seen that shit? There was like this guy that used to like grow like rocks in his eyelids or something.
What?
Yeah, like where I don't remember what the name of it is, but in the corner of your eye, closest to your nose, right there in that little area, his like the salt or his salt balance or something. I don't even remember. He used to grow like crystals out of his eyes.
Dude, what crystals though? I mean, that's like amethyst or
like what the hell, dude? Is that some Tiger King or?
Bro, I bet if he ever took acid, he'd be fucking in sync, bro.
He'd be invisible. Dude, speaking of Tiger King, I know this is off topic, but I guess, what was the blonde lady, crazy lady's name?
Oh, I don't even remember. Carol Baskin.
Yeah, Carol Baskin. She's suing Netflix for something. They're recording right now. I guess like a season 2-ish Tiger King or something. Word on the block is, and that Carol Baskin is suing Netflix over it.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
but I don't know.
Netflix is probably like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, we're like, we know your shit, Carol Baskin. We're not finna play. But that kind of takes us on to this new thing we kind of thought of, some backyard talk. Matt has had this crazy discovery about hot dogs.
Okay, so I know this could be hard for a lot of you guys to hear, but there's something called the cube rule of food, and it's to identify like what a dish is according to where the starch is. Okay, so this is gonna be upsetting for all you guys, but I'll start off easy. A sandwich is still a sandwich. Okay, 2 pieces of bread on top of each other is a sandwich. All right.
So think of this in a cube form. If you take out the sides and the top and bottom, it's just the cube, like, yeah.
If it's just, if the ends aren't covered, it's a sandwich.
And
But
the sides aren't covered.
to disappoint you guys, a hot dog is a taco.
Dun,
It's not a sandwich. It's not a sub. You know what? A sub, if 2 pieces of bread are connected that make like a U or, a V, that is considered a taco.
A taco. And for those of you saying that, oh, well, the hot dog bun breaks apart, it's 2 pieces, well, now it's a sandwich.
So deal with it.
It's either a taco or a sandwich. Sushi is sushi. And then they go to use the example quiche. Very odd example.
So basically, deep crust pizza, pie, anything that doesn't have a lid on it is a quiche.
I don't know why they use quiche. Like, why wouldn't they just say pie?
I don't know. Like, quiche is just seems extra, but that's what it. Every
says.
site I found, it says quiche. So we're
Boom.
going with quiche. But
go ahead.
I mean, cake is just like 3 layers of starch, and then
3 letters.
3 letters. I'll take a vowel.
I'd like to buy a vowel. And then a calzone is just a whole box. It's a whole damn box.
Yeah, it's a whole
You
box
stuff,
of starch.
everything. So a hot pocket, for example, is a calzone.
Yeah.
Wait, but isn't it already technically a calzone?
I think it is technically a calzone already. I think we can all agree on that one. Now, I mean,
what else would be a box?
I mean, technically apple pie because it has a lid on it.
No, that would be a quiche.
No, I mean, I don't know.
Well, fuck. Now you're right. It has slits in the top, but it's completely covered. So would it be a calzone?
I guess it would because calzones also have slits in the top.
Yeah, that's fair.
But pumpkin pie.
Yes, to let
is
it
quiche.
breathe. Pumpkin pie would be quiche, yeah. But like cherry, blueberry. Wait, does apple pie have a cover? I don't know. I don't eat that shit.
Sometimes it does. I mean, I think it does most of the time.
Sometimes it'd be doing most of the time.
But just to inform you guys, your guys' favorite Subway sandwich shop, Subway, yeah, it's a taco shop. Get fucked.
Get fucked. Surprise, motherfucker.
Not fries, motherfucker. Tacos.
Subway size, motherfucker. Let's see here. Alec Baldwin. I know we're a little bit late to the talk here, but I'm sure everyone knows about. If you don't know, he shot someone on set, and supposedly the gun was checked before like they were on set, and somehow it had a bullet in it, and he shot and killed one person, right? And then hurt
it shot one person in the shoulder and killed another.
Yeah, that's crazy. But anyways, that happened.
It was like a handgun, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
A strong bullet, or he shot
Literally
just right, or they were standing really close. I don't know. He got a collat.
Yeah. Anyways, he's reached out to the families and stuff to like help in any way he can or something. So I don't know if it's on purpose or what, but you guys leave a comment down below to see what you think. If you guys have made it this far, comment down below Alec Baldwin. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, and side note, he lost his kitty yesterday, but the kitty has been found.
So no more searching for the cat, y'all. You guys can go stop catcalling.
Hey, the cat's out the bag.
cat's out the bag now. Oh man.
Man,
I think that pretty much covers it for the most part. Next week we're gonna talk about a four-legged whale that has the raptor-like eating style.
Crazy shit happening next week. Y'all got to be here for it.
It's not clickbait. It's real shit.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in this week. We appreciate all the love and support. Again, leave a like and subscribe if you already haven't. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your upcoming weekend, and we will see y'all next week. Later.
Peace.